Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Or welcome back. Most likely welcome back, I guess, if you're watching an album reaction. Um, yeah, I mean, it's time for the rest of I Love, the album. And I did look up some things about the album I tried to look into. I didn't know that something very cool is that it kind of, so I guess it's sort of a story that's being told in reverse, which is really interesting about like, falling in love and breaking up and I guess discovering yourself again and all of that, which is very, very cool. Of course, I mean, Soyeon's mind, everything she does is very cool, interesting. So that's cool. I'm trying to remember because it really feels like just kind of with like super lady stuff and the album that I can't even listen to, but like revenge and super lady stuff, and then nude having watched that, and then so it just feels like there's more than usual on this journey. It just feels like a lot is happening at once. So unfortunately, it feels like some things are already a blur. Like I can't remember a lot about the new MV that I just saw last week, but what I mean, I know there was the Marilyn Monroe references, the Carmen reference, and hearing it again, I'm pretty sure it's a sample as well from Carmen. I heard a similar sample in, well, if people, Beyonce once did like a hip opera, it was like Carmen or whatever, and it was kind of a sample used in there. And I've heard it a couple of times, so I think it might be in there, maybe. Or I don't know, maybe just a quick reference to it in the instrumental. But so I remember that, and I remember it's a cool song. But what I can't remember about the MV is if there's a lot of choreography, if we see a lot of choreography. Because I feel like we didn't see a lot of choreography. So either way, either we did and I don't remember any of it, or there wasn't very much of it. Either way, makes me excited to see this because I'm interested in where they're going to go with it, because in my head, I'm thinking it's going to have to be like something that's kind of a burlesque type of dance, which is really interesting, but goes with the whole thing with the video, of course. And that's really cool because that's usually a very sexy, like a classic kind of sexy, which is what they're going for with Marilyn Monroe, old Hollywood. And then I looked at a couple articles that were out around that time, and I looked at a lot of like some of Soyeon's references and how I guess she really researched Marilyn Monroe and was like she's a very smart woman and trying to break this dumb blonde stereotype. So that's cool, and they're all blonde for the for this era, for this visual concept. And I think actually was it Shua? I think it was Shua was one of the members, or like a member who like never wanted to be blonde, or like she didn't want to dye her hair, but she obviously didn't want to go against the grain here and didn't want to be sticking out, and kind of appreciate it, I guess came to appreciate the concept of what Soyeon was going for. So also something that I looked up was about specifically about oh gosh, when I'm trying to see, when Soyeon was on I Live Alone. So I really want to watch that first of all. So I definitely will watch that at some point. Said that she had gave a PowerPoint presentation to the company about it, and I forgot that would be something that she has to do. Not specifically PowerPoint, but I forgot that her being the executive producer and basically the creative director, she's the one who has to present all of these ideas to Cube. So that's really interesting. She really does have an odd amount of power and responsibility. So again, just props to her. I didn't record a reaction, but I did watch the revenge case file thing. It's pretty sus, I will say. I see there are a lot of fans who are like thinking there's going to be an OT6 reunion. Honestly, the only reason I don't think that's going to happen is just because it's so unprecedented. I've never in my life heard of a member being kicked out of a group and then coming back. Of course, I've heard of members going on hiatuses due to various reasons, but I've never heard of the company kicking someone out and then welcoming them back in. I would love if that happened. So, but I don't know if the case file is really like suggesting that that's a possibility, or if it's simply addressing that, you know, that's the clever thing, is that it's just a way for them to address the mess that happened and what Cube did to Sujin and, you know, kicking her out. Because that would be fine too. I think it's very bold of them to do that. I mean, they're being bold in every other way. I don't see why this would be an exception. To be bold and unique in that they had a member who they felt was treated unfairly and they're not afraid to talk about it. And I think that's really cool. I can't tell you, the groups I know that have lost people, they act like the person doesn't exist. It's really annoying, and it really puts the fandom in a bad place. So that's remarkable in itself. Now, if by some chance there is actually a slim possibility that Sujin could return, that'd be great too. But I also don't want to disrespect her aspirations now as a solo artist. I do want to respect that too. So I do hope fandom is being considerate of that, of like, hey, like, I'm sure she was heartbroken and she dreamed of being in this group, but she did go solo. She did release solo music. She is performing as a solo artist. So maybe this is her dream now. And maybe it kind of sucks that mostly if people, you know what I mean, that it feels like people can't really let go of that. You know, I'm not saying they should. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. But I do hope that at the same time, we're trying to hope for OT6. I really hope at the same time we're all loving and appreciating Sujin as she is right now for what she's doing right now. I just watched her little cooking thing. She's so cute. Anyway, that's a lot for me. What is that? 7 minutes of me talking. So, but that's everything I've been thinking about over the last 3 days. So, okay. But yeah, let's just get into it. So for what we have on the lineup, I have obviously the new choreography practice video. And you know, I've got lyric videos, distribution videos. But for a couple of songs, I do have something to say, a music clip. I don't know what that means. I know what a special clip is. I know what a dance practice video is. I know what a choreography practice video is. I know what a dance video is. Just in terms of how these things are labeled, I do not know what a music clip is. But I think I saw one for one song. So I'll have a lyric video and that music clip for one song. And then for another, it actually says MV, but that's kind of weird because it feels like it's half the length of this actual song. That's the last one, the Dark X File, which I'm excited about because I feel like I've heard about that one a lot. So I'll see what all of these weird little things are. In any case, it's still going to be a long video. It's like 9 things all together. So let's get into it. Now, I'll try not to pause too much, but it is choreography, and I do tend to need a second to breathe. So, and in general, I'll try not to pause too much because there's 9 videos. I'm not watching anything twice. There's 9 videos in this. I love that particular shade of blonde on Oogie. Ooh. I hate to stop you. I really love this. So, because I like what they're doing with, like, we have some, oh, that's a perfect example where I went back, is that we have these kind of classic moves. Like I was saying, like burlesque, like very feeling 1920s kind of, or 30s even kind of style, right? These very like uh, um sort of elegant, very sensual movements from the kind of burlesque era. Um, but also very modern, choreography as well. And I kind of like them mixing the two, as was the case, I feel, in even in the MV. The MV is taking these influences from like old Hollywood, Maryland, and all of that, but kind of really speaking on modern concerns that women face and kind of, having a modern spin on it, of course. So I like that the choreography seems to be doing sort of the same thing. Love it. Ooh. Mm, mm. And this is another thing that I think I was sort of mentioning in the video, that I felt like the chorus was really empty vocally, but I have no concerns about that in the title track, because whenever the chorus is a bit empty in a title track, I feel like I know I'm going to get something really good in the choreography. Um, Something's going to be expressed, or they're going to go hard in the chorus for the choreography, so it really makes sense that they don't sing as much. And then this was really more the former. Like it's just they're really doing this again, this old Hollywood thing. If you watch any kind of burlesque material, it is not, their songs are not just lyric heavy. They're not loaded up like that. It's really about the movement. It's about the subtle movement. It's very sexy. It's very subtle. And it's more of a show. It is more of a show than it is like some kind of vocal prowess being displayed. It's really just about the visual. So I like the chorus because I felt like this is what I was gonna get. So ooh. This little growl in Iggy's voice. Ooh, oh, I love that. Oh man, that big brass band sound. Oh, I love it. And this part in the song is so interesting to me, because it's so different, but it feels like it's a collapse of an image. Like it's like they're being very pretty. Like, they're being very seductive and we're luring people in for the whole song, of course, while making a statement. But it feels like that's the song. And then the outro of the song is really like mocking, kind of like the tone that their voice takes, like blah, 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 blah. Like kind of like, like they're making fun of objectors, or like they're making fun of this idea of exactly what they're talking about, people buying into this um just sexiness and just seeing things as they are in that way, and not really giving women depth, and not really seeing them as whole people. and only seeing them as something what they want on the surface. And also I understand as well that nude is more of if I did my research correctly, that nude is more of a metaphor for just being there, being your authentic self. But also twofold because it's also speaking to the sort of over sexualization that women face in the entertainment industry in general, right? But it's so interesting because then it just feels like they know what this song was gonna do. They knew what the title was gonna do. They know all of it, and it feels like they're mocking the person who is just appalled by the end of the song. Like they're laughing at you and they're mocking you by the end of the song. Like, what's the problem? Do you have a problem with this? Oh, poor you. Is it too much to take? They crack me up, man. They're awesome. Yeah.
When you download the Kroger app, enjoy over.
I can do this without being like forgetting to unmute. That was a. All right, so already into the first B-side for me. Love. Okay, let me get ready. Okay. I'm just taking this in. Oh yes, we're staying with the vintage concept. Oh Mian, I love that. Ah, this is great. Okay. In fact, let me turn this up because I'm pretty sure the volume should be okay for you guys, but it's a little bit low for moi. Okay. Hey, ex-boyfriend. Okay. You hope to get back. I'll get you, my lab is perfect. I love this. I like this beat. Ooh. Oh, this is like about their lives, like their lifestyle. Ooh. They really put on some pop rock shit like the last couple albums. Okay. Yeah. Something unexpected there in the background. Ooh. I love when she references their songs. Hold on. I'm tripping. I got my hat covering my ear. I've got hair covering my ear. I need to hear this. Okay. Yeah. It's a vibe for real. They love that sort of stadium horn sound. Boom, boom, boom. Love that. It's never bad. It always heightens a song. Ah, keys. Yes, tell me, young. That was a great start. You're so weird. You gotta stop. That was a great start. Feeling it. Let's go. Oh. All right, here's the music clip. Right? I don't know what that means. Oh, it's cool. It's like interactive. Not interactive, but. Right. Too much to do. Oh my god. That hair color is killing me. I know, you're like, I forgot it wasn't a lyric video anymore. I'm just getting my life. I missed everything. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. I was really feeling it. I was really feeling it. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. It's so fun. This is so cute. This is so cool. I would love to know how this came together. Anyone could tell me. Like, I don't know if it's just a filter that they created, or if they actually literally took to TikTok to make this. Or shorts, whatever, alive, whatever. It would be cool if they actually did it and they used that for this. Her voice. God, no one sounds like her. Oh, this is an earworm. Piano. I love. Global super. That was great. So, okay, love. I love love. That's so fun. So that's like, I love songs that are cute but not cutesy. So that's that kind of the in between. I love that so much, and I really like when that's embraced because I really feel like, I don't know, maybe towards the end of third gen. It feels like, or the middle of third gen. I don't know. Now I don't know what the heck the gens are because I just asked for help. By the way, I was so confused about this. I thought fourth gen like just started. I thought fourth gen just started a few years ago because I started seeing people talk about fifth gen. So I was like, well, how the heck how are we talking about fifth gen? Didn't fourth gen just start in like 2020? 2020? And someone's like, no, basically 2018. So apparently I-dle is a fourth gen group, which makes me respect them even more, knowing what they were competing against. But I just, I don't know why I thought that fourth gen just started. So now I need to sort of rethink a lot of things. So I won't say what I was about to say about third gen. I'll just say in general, I feel like in recent years, um, K-pop has been trying to move away from that because these producers are so set on distorting hip hop and making bangers and all this stuff. So I feel like K-pop really moved away from the more pop that you think of, bright, upbeat kind of pop music. And I get it to an extent. I really don't like the cutesy stuff. I really, really, really don't. It's not for me. I'm not hating on it. It's just not my style. But I do like cute. There is a certain level of cute that I absolutely love. And that was it. That was it. Um, yeah, I could listen to that whenever. It's just my speed. In terms of on the cute scale, it's exactly where I like to be. All right, so next is change. Is there something? Do I have something else for change? Or was it just a lyric video? I guess I'll see. I also saw that most of these songs were like 3 minutes, and it's sad. I just saw a tweet that said it's sad that a 3 minute song is a luxury in K-pop now. It's true. So I was very happy to see most of these are about 3 minutes at least. Oh, I love that. It's like she's in a speaker or something. Okay, hold on. This started way too right. Oh my god, are they gonna do this to me again? What I just went through? Oh my god, what I just went through on I Never Die. I can't do this again. I can't embarrass myself like this again. Oh my god. Oh! Oh. Stop it. Stop whatever you're doing. Stop. Wait a minute. I think I just accidentally put this video in a loop. No, don't loop. Okay. Yeah, oh, I copied the URL. All right, I need a second. Okay, I'm sorry. The drums oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. No, I'm not ready for you. Ooh. Ooh, Oogie. Oh. I can't, Minnie's voice is very, I mean, I've said this before, to me, it's just very jazzy. And it doesn't matter what genre the song is, she just has those lips to her voice, those rise and falls, and it doesn't matter what she's doing, it's there. Because it's just her natural cadence. You know, it's her natural tone. I love it so much. She reminds me of like Oh, Nora Jones is a really good example, I think, of what her voice reminds me of. You guys like Minnie's voice, I recommend Nora Jones. Hmm. And I also would like to see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't pause. I said I was going to try not to pause so much, but I was just going to say that the way that they're saying that, like yesterday and then every day, I see that they're doing something very specific with the hanging notes, where you're hanging the notes on the word. Um, and I just want to say that that was a beautiful touch. And I don't the information that it's never up front. Whenever I'm looking into an album when I'm ready to react, the information that's never up front is who produced and wrote what, and it's so unfortunate. Um, so do your thing, guys, as you always do. Let me know who give me the tea, the production tea. Let me know who wrote what, who produced what, because whoever produced this, I like that choice of hanging the notes right there on those words. And after watching just one behind the scenes recording thing for Super Lady, I can see how particular Cillian is about how certain words are said. Not even a whole line. She's very specific about even just a word. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was her doing. This feels like very indie pop. I keep saying, is this like a trend in K-pop right now? Because I love it. The indie pop, alternative pop kind of sound. Almost lo-fi. Ooh. We just getting a different set of drums every like 40 seconds. Now we're back to the program beat. Okay, Minnie. This is wild. This is a wild drum sample here. To have here. Oh, I love the way they're saying that. Oh, no. I wasn't even paying attention to everybody leaving the chat. I wasn't even paying attention. I'll let this part play out for you guys if you want to get a look at the distribution. All right. Yeah, I did have something else. I knew it. Wait, is that? I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. What do you mean do? What do you mean do? It's playing Dreamcatcher on an ad. What is it supposed to do? Ignore that? Okay, let's move on. Likely. I love that, by the way. You couldn't tell. Little change. think this is the second thing that said live clip, but it's looks like it's a special clip or an MV kind of. Yeah, this is a MV. I love that they're just right. Like, it's interesting because it's not like their level of their vocals feels almost the same placement as the instrumental, which is interesting. And I don't know what is usually behind that choice, but obviously, if I have to choose, well, if I have to choose, I choose that I would rather the vocals be in front of the instrumental in the mixing. Of course, I absolutely despise when the instrumental is in front of the vocals, which is another complaint I have about a lot of modern music, like current trends in music, is because it's become, once again, and this is not K-pop, this is everything. It's become so beat heavy and so instrumental heavy that I feel like I can barely hear people's vocals. But I think it's really interesting. Again, this reminds me so much of like this indie pop thing, because it really feels like it's so common now for the vocals to be. I mean, it's so common in indie pop for the vocals to be pretty much at the same level. That's what gives it that sort of lo-fi kind of feel, definition to it, which I think is really cool, and I really like it. And especially for a song like this, it's really moody. You know what I mean? So you're kind of feeling all of it as one. You're not really neither the instrumental nor the vocals are overpowering the other. So I really like that, and I think that for tracks that are kind of somber, it does a really good job of that, of expressing that or putting you in that mood when it all is just sweeping over you at the same rate, or kind of with the same impact. Does Oogie drive for real? Does anyone know? Because I think it's really most replayed. I guess she looks good. I was just going back because I paused it, but okay. Does Oogie drive? It's always funny to me when you have people and they have idols or in music videos driving, but they don't in real life. Or I don't know why. I don't know why. Just it amuses me, makes me chuckle a little. So I'd be interested to know if Oogie actually drives. Excuse me again, Mion. So I wonder if I missed this in the actual song or if it's only in this clip. I can hear the car. I can hear environment. I can hear the driving and the sound of the car moving. I'm wondering if I missed that in the actual song or if that's just in this live clip because they're in a car. Hey girl, where are you? Because you are not with them, and I was wondering why. Ah, right, because they were... Sorry, forgot already. Oh my god, Oogie. Oh, this is so cool. It's such an indie song. Indie sounding song. Love the lyrics to this one too. Cannot get over it. The drums are really in a good way, by the way. I keep saying that and laughing, and I think it's might come across as I'm saying it in a negative way, but it's just they're very interesting. They're very interesting. The drums. I love. Question. Another really awesome track. What else is new? Just what they do apparently. Okay, reset. Wasn't ready for the concept photos. Alrighty. Let me take a glance at my phone because somebody's blowing me up. Oh, it's just my coworkers talking about cat. And I don't have a cat, so I don't want to talk to them about that. Because I really want a cat. Anyway, let's break up. Ooh, acoustic. Is this an Oogie song? Wow. 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 I gotta go back till that chorus comes in. Gosh. This is so cool. So yeah, they're really, I mean, at this point, I guess it's not surprising, but the sort of indie rock, indie pop rock, whatever, scale that they're jumping around is really interesting. I don't think that I imagined I would be listening to a K-pop group where I would get so much of what I listen to outside of K-pop. From that, well, yes, that group that shall not be named during this I-dle reaction, of course, that's what drew me to them because that's so much of what I listen to outside of K-pop. But this is a different style. This is in a very different way. This is also, like I said, that in indie sort of indie rock, indie pop. That's a staple for me. Like that's one of my first loves when for music. So it's interesting to hear these sounds and to hear these kind of instrumentations from a K-pop group. I really didn't see that coming. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's very familiar. It's familiar and unfamiliar at the same time because I also only really listen to Western artists. I listen to German artists. I listen to a couple of French artists, Indian, like South Asian Indian. But I don't think I've ever listened. I don't think that in terms of like indie rock and indie pop, I don't think that I've heard that sound with Korean vocals. So that's also an interesting thing to sort of take in when I'm hearing certain songs by I-dle. I love her voice so much. That's right, you tell him, Shua. It's not bad. It's not bad, Minnie. It's okay sometimes. The drop. Fake it till you make it, Yuki. I mean, Oogie. Is that... Who is this? Who is this? I feel like someone's really high. Is it Minnie? I don't know what's happening. Okay, I don't... No! Okay. What? I'm gonna... This is gonna drive me... But it's a layer. It's someone... So it's Minnie. But, like, right... Right... There's no sense in going back. I'm not gonna figure it out, so. Who is that? Okay, but Oogie's head voice is beautiful, and I don't think I've heard it ever, or I just haven't heard it that much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They really... So, I guess there couldn't be too many songs left. With the exception of Nude, I would say they've been on a pretty straightforward indie pop / indie rock, indie pop rock kind of vibe. Very interesting. Where are they going? Somewhere very unexpected in the chorus or pre-chorus, perhaps. Where are they going? Woo! Ooh, they're walking it. Okay. This is the pre-chorus. Okay. Ooh. This part. Oh. I have a feeling that's not coming back. So let me just, because I need it again. I hear that again, that sort of brassy feel, bum, 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 big band kind of feel. Even without horns, it still has that big band feel. this is just, I absolutely love this song. I'm gonna just let it play. But I'm a little sad because this is what I was just saying. With I Never Die is like this is what I don't love about songs being so short now, and it's not just K-pop. Um, and we're losing build, we're losing just letting the instrumentations letting the instrumentation kind of play out a little bit. We're losing a lot of build up. We're losing a lot of substance in music now, and it just bums me out because it's like this was such a there's so many points in this song already where I wish it had lasted, like certain sections I really wish had lasted a good 10-15 seconds longer because the instrumentation is so cool and it's so interesting. The hook is so interesting, the pre-chorus is so interesting, and they're just kind of like, okay, here, cool. About 6 seconds, next thing. About 7-8 seconds, next thing. And this is absolutely nothing against whoever produced it. It was Soyeon. I am absolutely not complaining. I love it. It's just the way that production is now. It's what people want. It's just what people want. The attention span has been greatly reduced, and this is what people want, and it's great. But I just personally, I just love music, and I just want more of it. And when I love something in a song, I just want it to last longer than it does now. But that's it. Back to this because I just love this. And I was just thinking about how quickly we got to what appears to be the bridge. Hmm. 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 Ooh, I love that pause there. Right there. Oh, he did come back. Yay. Ah. I love this. That I would have loved a good even 10-15 seconds more of not okay, maybe not 15, but a good 10 seconds more of just a like with the guitar. Just let that guitar ride out that whole like repetition again without the vocals so we could just appreciate that piece of the instrumentation and just hearing it by itself. Man, damn it. Fuck. Okay. It's great. It's great. I swear to God, I love it. I'm not complaining, but I'm the opposite of complaining. I love something and I want more of the thing I love. That's it. That's all. What? You not? All right. That was awesome. Anyway, so oh, but I have to remember nude. Okay, let me think. I think I okay, but it's between love and sculpture. Yeah. Right now, it's between those two. Which one is my favorite? I'm really feeling those. But I'm really excited about this one because I feel like I've just seen the name so much. It's always like 15 seconds. Okay. Once again, started way too right. I'm already just the instrumentation. Just the instrumental. It's just taking me out. Okay, okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh. What? Do you want to do what? Do I want to do what? Me? What are you asking? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Well, I don't know what she's implying. I would never. Actually, I would never. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever in my entire life heard a K-pop idol or group blatantly reference smoking pot. That's wow. They really are something else. They really are. They really do not care. Ooh. Oh, Oogie. Hold on. The layering, what is that? It's like a very minimal vocoder, maybe kind of sound. Not distortion necessarily, but like a brown, 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 brown. But it's like a layer, and I don't know if it's actually her voice, but something being doubled with her voice. Oh my god. Production. It is I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it through this song. Favorite song. Definitely my favorite song on this album. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh my god, stop.
Yeah, I'm crazy for you. Kiss me. Don't you know it's a show anyway? Yeah.
Shut up, Oogie. Sorry. I got it. I'm sorry. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Kiss me. Don't you know it's a show anyway? Yeah. 가끔 그런 생각을 해 그냥 좀 나쁘면 안 될까? 사람은 착하면 아픈데 차라리 나쁘면 안 될까? 근데 넌 나쁜 건 싫은 거잖아. 맞아 있는 게 쉽지 않지 난 있는 게 더 어려운데.
Oh. So many familiar samples that are used in this. Like that sort of there's a element in the instrumental that sounds like clanging metal or kind of like or not even metal. Actually, more specifically, if you like glass almost. If you took like a certain kind of glass filled at a certain level with the liquid. It's like yeah, it's kind of that kind of sound happening in the background. That's pretty cool because it feels very precarious. It has this it has a sort of intensity to like what's happening in the song. I feel like it amps up a slight element of danger. Of like I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds like you're just kind of getting into a kind of a toxic situation with somebody, and I feel like I like that in the beat. But I mean, I'm sure it's not that deep. It's just a cool sample. It's just a cool sound. It's just a cool sample. It's in a lot of songs. But I like the way that it seems to contribute to this sound. The song is dark. It sounds dark. The lyrics are dark, and but also alluring in some kind of weird way. So for me, it just kind of fits the theme of the song, even though once again, I get it. It's not that deep, but that's how it makes me feel. I'm obsessed with what's in the layering, the doubling in that part. Oh, this is so old school. This is so old school. The production. Woohoo! No, stop leaving the chat. Oh. Okay. Ooh. What 90s baby produced this? There are very rare occasions where chorus can have one word and it works, and that was one. I very much love that. And am I done? Not done. Cool. Okay. Well, before I'm done, I love that, hands down, that one. That's my favorite. That's my favorite song on the albums. And I was gonna say so far, but it's over. That's my favorite song on the album. Barely, right? Because, like I said, I was Love and Sculpture really got me. Really, really got me. Now, as I said, now we move on from, okay, I like all the songs, so now I'm gonna judge something else. I don't think I would listen to Love. I don't think I would seek it out and be like, hey, I'm gonna hear Love right now. Because although I do like cute music, I don't listen to it. But Sculpture, and then there's this. Now with Sculpture, I loved Sculpture, but I feel like there was a lot of moments where I wish something had gone slightly differently. But also the parts I really, really loved, I love. So it doesn't matter. But for what they are, for what it is, I feel like just for the part that says I've already forgotten, but where it says Sculpture a lot, just for that part alone, I am going to be addicted to that song because I love, just in that part alone, I love it so much that I feel like I'd be addicted just because I want to hear that over and over again. So maybe now it's between Sculpture and Dark. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I'll report back to what I end up listening to. On what I'll be listening to. They look amazing.
Kill the truth. Me and you.
I'm not ready to get her away from me.
끝낼 수 없어. 왼쪽조차는 기만 안 될 사이. 바뀌어야 하는 the X-Files. 그게 넌 어디 있는지 알잖아. 더러운 세상 유일한 light. Bye.
Yeah, I'm crazy for you. Kiss me.
Don't you know it's a show anyway?
That part.
가끔 그런 생각을 해. 그냥 좀 나쁘면 안 될까? 사랑을 시작하면 아픈데 차라리 나쁘면 안 될까? 근데 넌 나쁜 건 싫은 거잖아. 나 사이에 있는 게 쉽지 않지. 난 있는 게 더 어려운데.
No. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. I already saw how long it was. Yeah. So like I was saying, oh wait, I was at first I said hands down, Dark is my favorite, and then I was saying let's boil it down to now Sculpture and Dark. No, it's Dark. So let me correct myself. Dark is my favorite, just edging out Sculpture. It is hands down very much in tune with stuff I listen to all the time. So much of this album is very much in the same world, like, you know, as my day-to-day stuff I listen to all the time. I think, and I am done. Damn. What the hell? Oh, I don't know what that was. But yeah, it's getting, well, no. I was gonna say it's getting better and better, but honestly, I think that I Never Die and this album, for me, they're both just like this. I don't think either is better. I don't know if either is better than the other. Maybe I Never Die is better simply because it's longer, because it has more good songs, because it's there are more songs. But yeah, oh my gosh, I am so happy I did this. I'm so happy this was my first experience as like a reactor and starting this channel and having like a deep dive. This is my first deep dive and it was a massive success. Can't imagine how disappointing and boring and a profound failure it'd be if I my first deep dive on my channel and I didn't like the group or didn't end up, loving the group. But that is not the case with I-dle. But I can't say generally speaking, it just gets better and better. Like Soyeon just keeps perfecting her craft. All the other members joining in and getting more confident in their, I don't know why I said confident like that, getting more confident in their producing and writing skills, in their vocals, and just their artistry in general. The storytelling is expanding so much. And I'm speaking even to Super Lady, well, not Super Lady, but like to like Revenge especially. And God, I cannot wait to hear that album. Killing me. It is killing me. You have no idea how hard it is to keep ignoring it. If only, to keep ignoring like reactors that I like who've reacted to the album, and I'm like, no, not yet. Next up though, I want to take a little bit of a break and I want to just look for the priority now, I want to look at some more of the behind the scenes recording content, for sure. And of course, definitely will be going to the next episode of Secret Folder. And then I don't know, I had a couple of things I wanted to check out, but I'm not sure if I can post them, but I will try. I am thinking about at least starting some other content regularly. So maybe I've been thinking a lot about weekly I-dle. Starting to go down that rabbit hole. At least the first episode, because I have had it open in a tab on my laptop for months now. For like a month, for about 2 months, I've had the tab open. That's the first appearance in Weekly I-dle. Now, I did post at least one reaction to a Weekly I-dle episode, so I'm hoping that means it'll be okay. I do see other people posting Weekly I-dle. If not, if it gets blocked, I won't do any more. But what I am going to work on is getting a few things up on Patreon for free. Just that I've tried to upload and have gotten blocked or gotten certain parts of it blocked. So I am going to work on that because, like I said, I reacted to the very first episode of Finding Neverland, to Neverland. And I did the very, I think second thing. The second I-dle thing I ever reacted to was the Heat album, and part of that was blocked. So posting the full reaction to that on Patreon. So I'm gonna work on at the very least, like I said, for free, just the stuff that's getting blocked. Having those reactions somewhere so that they don't just stay on my laptop doing nothing. But yeah, thanks for being on this journey with me, guys. So excited. There's definitely more music to come, but I'm getting there. I'm almost caught up. What do I even have left now? I'm sure, I feel like the next thing has to be whatever Queen card was on, because this was 2022, and this was the second thing from 2022, right? So I gotta be getting close. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me as usual. Please do like and subscribe and all of that, but more importantly than anything, please comment. Please say what's up. All right. Be happy, be healthy. Bye, guys.